What if I told you that water can flow uphill, objects can levitate without any visible force, and gravity itself can bend in ways that would make Einstein scratch his head? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the most mind-bending mysteries our universe has to offer. Today, we're exploring phenomena so bizarre that they seem to mock the very laws of physics we thought we understood. From ancient mysteries that have puzzled scientists for centuries, to cutting-edge discoveries that are rewriting textbooks, prepare to have your perception of reality completely shattered. I guarantee that by the end of this video, you'll never look at the world the same way again. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the most extraordinary physics phenomena that our planet has to offer. Let's start with something that sounds absolutely impossible yet happens right before our eyes every single day. In Slovakia, there's a waterfall that appears to defy one of the most fundamental laws we know, gravity itself. The Bratislava waterfall seems to flow upward, creating a spectacle that leaves visitors questioning everything they thought they knew about how water behaves. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This isn't just some optical illusion or camera trick. The water genuinely appears to move against gravity, and scientists have been studying this phenomenon for decades, trying to understand exactly what's happening. The secret lies in something called the Venturi effect, combined with specific atmospheric conditions. When wind speeds reach certain velocities and interact with the unique geographical features of the area, they create a powerful updraft that literally lifts the water droplets upward. The waterfall becomes a battleground between gravity pulling down and air pressure pushing up, and sometimes the air wins. What makes this even more remarkable is that the conditions have to be absolutely perfect for this to occur, making it a rare and precious sight that only happens under very specific circumstances. But Slovakia isn't the only place where water seems to have developed a rebellious streak against gravity. In Australia, there's a phenomenon where entire rivers appear to flow backward during certain times of the year. These reversals happen when atmospheric pressure changes create massive air movements that literally push water in the opposite direction to its natural flow. Indigenous communities have known about these events for thousands of years, incorporating them into their cultural stories and seasonal calendars, proving that these aren't recent anomalies but long-standing natural occurrences. Moving from water to solid objects, let's talk about levitation that happens without any human intervention or technological assistance. In the Sahara Desert, there are documented cases of rocks weighing several tons that move across the landscape entirely on their own, leaving mysterious trails behind them that can stretch for hundreds of meters. For the longest time, these moving stones were considered supernatural phenomena, with local legends attributing them to spirits or otherworldly forces. The scientific explanation turned out to be even more incredible than the supernatural theories. During rare weather events, thin sheets of ice form on the desert floor during cold nights. As the sun rises and begins to melt this ice, it creates a nearly frictionless surface. Combined with specific wind patterns, these conditions allow massive boulders to glide across the terrain like they're floating on air. The ice melts completely by midday, leaving no evidence of what happened except for the mysterious trails carved into the earth. Even more bizarre are the levitating stones found in certain parts of India and China. These rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to hover several inches above the ground with no visible means of support. Local monks and spiritual practitioners have claimed these sites possess special energy for centuries, but modern science has revealed something even more extraordinary. These locations sit above massive underground magnetic ore deposits that create localized magnetic fields strong enough to suspend iron-rich rocks in mid-air. The magnetic levitation occurs because the stones contain just the right concentration of iron oxide to interact with the Earth's magnetic field in these specific locations. The underground ore acts like a massive natural magnet, creating a magnetic field so powerful that it can literally lift solid rock off the ground. What's most amazing is that these sites maintain their levitating properties year-round, creating permanent displays of seemingly impossible physics. Now let's explore something that challenges our understanding of how substances behave under different conditions. In certain caves around the world, there are pools of liquid that appear to be water but behave in completely unexpected ways. Visitors who try to drink from these pools discover that the liquid is denser than their bodies, making it impossible to sink into it. People can literally walk across the surface of these pools as if they were walking on solid ground. This phenomenon occurs due to extremely high concentrations of dissolved minerals that increase the liquid's density far beyond that of regular water. The most famous example is found in the Dead Sea, but there are smaller, more dramatic versions in underground caverns where the mineral concentration reaches even higher levels. The liquid becomes so dense that human bodies, which are mostly water, become buoyant enough to support a person's full weight without any swimming motion required. These super-dense liquids create an eerie experience because they look exactly like normal water until you try to interact with them. The surface tension becomes so strong that you can literally bounce objects off the top of the liquid, and when people do manage to submerge themselves, they pop back to the surface like corks. The feeling has been described as trying to swim through thick honey while being constantly pushed upward by an invisible force. But perhaps the most mind-bending phenomenon involves time itself appearing to behave differently in certain locations around the world. There are documented sites where clocks run at different speeds, where aging processes seem altered, and where the passage of time feels fundamentally different to human perception. These aren't just psychological effects or measurement errors, these are measurable, repeatable phenomena that challenge our basic understanding of how time flows. The science behind these temporal anomalies relates to Einstein's theory of general relativity, which predicts that strong gravitational fields can actually slow down time. In locations with unusual geological formations or underground mass concentrations, gravity can become intense enough to create measurable time dilation effects. While these differences are tiny, measured in microseconds rather than hours, they're significant enough to affect precise timekeeping instruments and create the sensation that time is behaving strangely. Scientists have discovered that some of these locations correspond with underground caverns filled with extremely dense materials or unusual crystalline formations that concentrate gravitational effects. The result is that time literally passes more slowly in these spots compared to the surrounding areas. Visitors often report feeling disoriented or experiencing unusual sensations related to their perception of time passing, and sensitive equipment confirms that temporal flow is indeed altered. These discoveries are forcing physicists to reconsider fundamental assumptions about how gravity, time, and space interact on our planet. What seemed like impossible phenomena are revealing themselves to be natural laboratories where the extreme conditions allow us to observe effects that are normally too subtle to detect. Each of these locations provides unique insights into the deeper workings of our universe, showing us that reality is far stranger and more wonderful than we ever imagined. As we wrap up this incredible journey through some of the most bizarre physics phenomena on Earth, remember that science continues to surprise us every day. These amazing discoveries remind us that our universe is full of wonders waiting to be explored and understood. What seems impossible today might be tomorrow's breakthrough discovery. If you enjoyed diving into these mind-bending mysteries, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible content that will challenge everything you think you know about our world.